wake up, it's time to be free. Wake up, was blind, now I see. Wake up, it's time to be me. Wake up, my mind is the key.
Wake up, it's time to be me. Wake up, my mind is the key.
So welcome to another episode of your Daily Jules. This is Jullien Gordon, and I'm here to help you increase your degrees of freedom. Every day I give you nuggets of wisdom to help you do that. We've been indebted and duped by the education system, spent all this money and all this debt, and don't feel any more degrees of freedom. The only degree that matters to me is your degrees of freedom, and that's what this is all about. And so today I got an amazing question from Lisa. And Lisa says, I have a job. How do I create income? I am award-winning a pharmaceutical sales rep, consistently performs. Also want my thoughts on being an affiliate on someone else's sales system versus creating my own. So, Lisa, this is a great question, and it's something that I think a lot of successful people in corporate deal with. Is like, how do I do this on my own? So I want to address your first point, which is, guess what? How do I create income? You already know how to create income. You already know how to create income. You said it. You're an award-winning pharmaceutical sales rep. You know how to create income. You've just been creating it for other people. And so when it comes to your second question around should I do affiliate sales for someone else, I believe that you could take your reputation as an award-winning pharmaceutical salesperson and actually create your own system. You've probably been you're award-winning because you've been able to replicate success. The next step for you is actually going back to one of our previous messages, which is finding your framework. What is Lisa's framework that allows her to be so successful at selling things? And once you are able to distill your own framework, then you can actually teach that not only to other people in pharma at different companies or at conferences, but if it's a universal set of steps, then it could be applied to any different industry. I'm sure you've sold millions and millions of dollars worth of pharmaceuticals. That's instant credibility. You also get to use once you step away, you also get to use your current employer as credibility. Oh, she did that for Johnson & Johnson. She did that for Bayer, right? That's instant credibility. Lisa Thompson is creator of the pharmaceutical sales system, and she spent 10 years crafting this system while working at Bayer, and during that time produced over 500 million in sales of flagship products such as this and that. Now she is taking her knowledge and her framework to help sales reps who are totally dependent on commission to be more successful in selling whatever it is that they sell via the phone or in person. That's your bio right there. That's your bio right there. That's your positioning. That's your credibility, etc. So if you step away, or when you do step away, or if you don't decide to do that yet, there are places that you can sell your existing skill set right now. The first place you're selling to your skill set, you're selling your skill set to your employer, right? They are paying you for that skill set. And everybody who has a job, your employer is buying your skill set. They're not just hiring you to say we have this kind of head count. They're hiring you because of some sort of skill set or because you're solving some sort of problem. So now that you have this employer, this is your main client. Remember, like I always say, we are all already entrepreneurs. An employee is just an entrepreneur with one big client. We are all already entrepreneurs. An employee is just an entrepreneur with one big client, right? And for you, your big client is your employer right now. But that doesn't mean you can't have other clients. And so, of course, with your if you have an employer like a big pharmaceutical company, you aren't going to go sell your skill set to a competitor, right? But so like let's say if you work at Bayer, you're not going to sell your skill set and your framework to Johnson & Johnson, right? If you left Bayer, you could, right? But right now, you're not going to. So there are other parties that you could sell to. You could sell that skill set to a smaller player in same industry that is you never see ever competing with your main player, with your main employer. Okay, so that's one place. You could sell it to a completely different industry. Right? So let's say you say, I'm going to translate this sales success that I've had in pharmaceuticals, and I'm going to do that to, I'm going to translate that to what's something else? Not publishing, but I'm going to translate that sales experience to selling real estate, right? I'm going to teach this to realtors. I know that this framework that I was successfully using here would actually work for realtors or carpet cleaners or something like that. And then you could also sell, if these organizations don't want to bring you in, this is likely going to be either orgs or conferences. This would be orgs. You could also sell to individuals. You could sell to individuals. So somebody wants to get higher commissions. Their employer isn't going to bring you in, but they're willing to invest in themselves. You could actually sell the same skill set that you're selling to your main employer. You could sell directly to individuals through your online programs or through your coaching, right? So you have everything that it takes. You're so great at selling somebody else's stuff. The big challenge for you right now is, are you ready to sell yourself? Are you ready to sell yourself? And of course, the first step is actually identifying your framework, identifying your 7 habits of highly effective people, identifying your 5 love languages. What is Lisa's framework for actual selling? How has she been able to become an award-winning pharmaceutical salesperson? What does she do? If you had to take a bird's eye view and look at your process, what would you map out on a piece of paper? Would it be 5 steps? Would it be a Venn diagram? Would it be something like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? What is it going to be? 4 quadrants? Literally, people have made millions of dollars off of simple frameworks like this, right? Simon Sinek's Golden Circle, Stephen Covey's urgent, not urgent, important, not important, Maslow's hierarchy of need, Venn diagram. Who's used a Venn diagram? I don't know who's used a Venn diagram, but people made millions of dollars off of their frameworks. So I challenge you to create yours and then try to go sell it here, or here. All right? Cool. So, Lisa, I hope that this has blessed you. I hope this helps you achieve another degree of freedom. This is Jullien Gordon with your Daily Jules, and I will see you next time. Peace. I hope these mindsets, metaphors, and methodologies blessed you. If you desire more freedom, go to getfreenow.com to subscribe to the show on iTunes, YouTube, or Facebook, and get 4 of my best courses in the Freedom School for 100% free.